I had no idea who this woman was a few months ago. I was looking to buy a house. Got her information from my buddy Tommy, actually. And, she showed me a couple of really nice houses, and the next thing you know, I'm buying a house. That's about it.
Well, let me get your side of things, Mrs. Smith.
Your Honor, he insisted on me showing him the house. Another real estate agent was actually working with him, but he really wanted me and he requested me. And he is the client that I've showed the most houses to in the last month. I've had a lot of clients this month, but he wanted to just keep seeing more houses. And eventually we found a good fit. And that's how, we started working together. It was strictly a business relationship at first.
It was a good fit.
Oh, well then. All right. What was your initial reaction when you found out about the pregnancy?
That it wasn't mine.
But it wasn't yours.
Yeah, of course. She closed so many deals that month. I just bought a house. And you buy a house, it's almost like buying a car. You want to take the car for a test drive. So she let me take it for a test drive. You get a car, you want to take the car for a test drive. I want to take the house for a test drive.
Mr. Rodrigo, I need to know, what did you mean by taking a car for a test drive?
Well, the kitchen, it was a nice island kitchen. Wanted to see how the kitchen worked.
So you trying to tell me you went from the kitchen, y'all did the nasty?
Oh, we got down in every room. We got down in the kitchen, we got down in the bathroom, the bedroom, the guest room, the gazebo, the pool, the hot tub. Come on. You wanted to ink a deal.
Well, you're claiming this baby isn't yours?
You wanted to ink a deal.
Why would you claim this baby's not yours then?
You wanted to ink a deal. You wanted to ink a deal.
And it was sold. The house was sold is what you're trying to say.
Oh, the house was sold. I wanted to actually buy another house from her, but all of a sudden claiming I'm the daddy. Man, that baby's ugly. I'm not no daddy, no ugly baby.
Excuse me. That's uncalled for. We talking about a baby that ain't even existed yet. I don't want to hear that type of... No, we're not going to even go there. So I need to know, what is your take on this? Because it seemed like you was dealing with a character.
Well, like I said, he wanted to see a lot of houses, Your Honor. And we did, as he suggested, we had a good time. And, he was the client last month that I had the most business with.
Okay, so when did the doubts about the paternity first arise?
Doubts? There was no doubt. I have no question in my mind that this man is the father of this child.
She closed so many deals that month, I can't even imagine.
So the doubt, it seemed like he been doubting it since day one.
I did close a few deals this month. He was the client that I spent the most amount of time with, showing the most amount of houses, and I closed probably like 3 other deals other than him. But for the most part, it was him that I spent the most amount of time with. And, a lot of these clients want to try these houses out, take them for a spin, so to speak. And,
so
they're expensive houses.
Your Honor, she gets around.
So, Mr. Rodrigo, you think everybody selling houses is selling everything else on the side? Is that what you're trying to sit in my courtroom and tell me?
What are they doing before the houses?
So that's how they get the deals sold. That's what you thinking.
They're inking deals left and right. Why do you think they're driving their big, the big cars, the big hair? They got the big money.
Because they definitely putting in other work. Wow. All right, Mr. Rodrigo, what led you to believe there might be an issue with this paternity?
What might be an issue? I can sense it.
Sense what?
Baby is ugly. I can sense it. I'm not the father of an ugly baby. Come on.
He's not even been born. Why would you even say that? That's not true.
Come on, this is like 35, 37, 8 weeks of ugly.
Mrs. Smith, did you hesitate to bring this issue to the court?
The baby needs a father. And to be honest, I could use some support. This is the first child that I've had, and I've never been pregnant before. And I'm a little scared to raise a child in Las Vegas by myself. So, I want the father to step up and be a man up.
Were there any attempts to resolve this matter, like privately?
Yeah, I mean, we've talked and, we have great chemistry. We got along great. When he wanted to see all the houses, we had a lot of fun, maybe too much fun. And I think, we would be a great couple.
Oh, so you want to be a couple with him?
I don't see why not. I'm the mother of his child. He's got the money. He's got a lot of money.
Oh.
He's actually my richest client, Your Honor.
And she's really sweet, I gotta say. She's by far the sweetest, prettiest real estate agent I've ever seen.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe this might can work out. So, who did you turn to for advice during this time?
I sought counsel with a social worker and my therapist.
Oh, okay. What advice was you given about handling the situation?
Well, a paternity test would resolve this issue. So he wasn't willing to try the paternity test after I asked him. So, the next action was to take him to court.
How did you prepare for this legal battle?
Well, Your Honor, I was instructed by my attorney that if I was to win this case, which I'm pretty sure I'm going to, that he'd have to pay for the legal fees.
All right, Ms. Smith, how did you prepare emotionally and practically for today's hearing?
Well, I sought legal advice, and emotionally, I explained to him that this would be an opportunity to find out once and for all if he is the father or not the father, and that seemed good enough for him to actually show up.
So what was your biggest fears coming into this courtroom?
Just being on the spot and having to reiterate all the ins and outs of what actually happened. And, it's a little private, and to have to be exposed like this is awkward.
All right. Well, how was this situation affecting you emotionally and mentally?
It's challenging that he doesn't want to admit that he's the father of our child. It's disturbing and upsetting that he can't take responsibility for his actions.
Mr. Rodrigo, you think you're ready for a family?
Your Honor, I don't know. Maybe I've just been in denial a little bit, and maybe that denial's gotten the best of me, and I'm feeling pretty bad about this situation right now. To tell you the truth, Your Honor.
Okay. Well, how would these results impact your future relationships and family dynamics?
I think it would be very positive, Your Honor. He comes from a good family, so do I. I think we'd have plenty of money, we'd be very comfortable, we'd have a gorgeous home. I don't see any negative.
All right, well, I do have the results in front of me, and they read as follows. And since the baby is not here yet and still in the womb, we're going to get down to the bottom of it. Mr. Rodrigo.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
You are not the father.
I told you.
Those are wrong.
Hey, I'll buy another house.
I want another paternity test.
This is 99.99% that he is not the father, Miss Smith.
If you want to move in, I'll be the baby daddy.
Did you alter that?
No.
There ain't no alterations going on here now. Mrs. Smith, now knowing this, how do you feel about the results, that the results are out? How do you...
There must be a mistake, Your Honor. There's going to be a mistake. He is the father. Who else could be the father? There's no other father. I want another test, please. Can we just have one more test?
I'm sorry. Miss Smith, what have you learned from this experience?
Maybe I should have not so many clients at one time. I mean, I need to maybe be more selective with my clients, for sure. I guess it wasn't him, so I need to address my other clients.
What have you learned from this experience, Mr. Rodrigo?
Quite a bit.
And what's that?
Well,
Not to sleep with the...
I know what to look for now when buying houses, inside and out. And just looking to maybe expand my real estate portfolio, maybe put some of that into some crypto.
All right, Mr. Rodrigo. With that being said, you know what? I wish y'all nothing but the best, but court is adjourned. Whenever I'm reading, I like to use my reading glass. Get a pair at ISeeItClear.com.